Yoko, Mama, Kobe, Nara, Hiroshima, Osaka, Chiba, Kanazawa. Fly me to Japan and I will see you in Shibuya Line.
Alright, so you guys have been asking a lot of questions about this video. Did you shoot in an actual plane? How much did it cost you? Where was it? How did you come up with this song? Why are you so attractive? So many crucial questions that need to be answered. But first of all, I just want to thank you for your amazing feedback on this video. I didn't really know what to expect. It was a very different kind of song that I did from my previous songs. So yeah, I really did not know how people were going to react to it, and I'm happy that most of you like it. So we will see where this leads me. There's a lot of great wildcards already, and there's gonna be even more to come. So yeah, we'll see where this goes. But I'm happy of the video. But anyway, so I came up with this song in September, October. But to be fair, I was not really satisfied with the song until I found this first intermediate drop. Just by adding a phaser effect to the main chord. So this is just a phaser that actually does this whole kind of thing. So yeah, basically when I found this thing, I was like, wow, just this and the distorted bass together. It's fire. It just totally changed the whole vibe. Anyway, this song is about me wanting to go to Japan, and obviously by airplane because one, you can't drive there, it's an island, and two, it's far. So the plane makes total sense. So as GBB wildcard season was approaching, so you know, back in December, I was thinking to myself, where can I shoot this wildcard? I actually found an airplane Airbnb, airplane B&B, that works, like an hour and a half away from where I live. But the plane is, just look at it yourself. It's, I mean, the video would have been ridiculously ugly. Then I thought, why not film it in an airport? But that would have been almost impossible, and if possible, it would have been a little bit awkward, I think. Then I thought, okay, I'm going to shoot it at the end of a runway, like an airplane runway, so outdoors, and you know, with planes landing or taking off, whatever. Because I remember that when I used to live in St. Martin, the airplanes actually, you think the airplanes were going to land on the beach because it was so close to the runway, like the beach was so close to the runway, it was crazy. So I thought of doing something like that without going to the Caribbean, obviously, because for financial reasons. And then out of nowhere, luckily, a friend of mine uploaded a story, and he was shooting a video in an airplane. And I know this guy, and above all, I know his budget. Like, I know he doesn't shoot in airplanes. So I knew it was not a real plane, so I immediately went on Google and typed, I don't know what I typed, like airplane movie studio or whatever. And I found that there was actually one and only one airplane studio like this in Europe, and it was in France, but in the south of France, like kind of far from where I live. So I called the place, I asked them how much does it cost. That's all I wanted to know, honestly. And I'll tell you what they said in a bit. And after putting my bank account in danger by saying yes and accepting to go there, I called a camera guy, a friend of mine, who and asked him if he was available in 4 days to shoot the video. He said yes. I asked a few people that lived there around that place if they wanted to be in the video. They said yes. And I asked my girlfriend, can I borrow your car? And she said yes. So the journey began. Ouais. D'accord. Okay. Okay, we are Sunday, January 8th. So I leave from Rennes at 2 p.m. That's where I live, Rennes. I first go to Angers, where my friend lives, the guy who's going to film the video, and I pick him up at 4 p.m. and we head off to Toulouse in the south of France. No major pauses during the trip, I just go straight to Toulouse. And we arrived there at about 10:30, 11 p.m. So we stayed in an Airbnb for the night and we just went straight to the studio the next morning. So we get there, start setting up the place, you know, placing the lights, taking away some seats. You can really customize everything you wanted in that plane. We did some video tests and we were waiting for the passengers, so the people in the video that were arriving at about 2 p.m. I had some sort of pressure shooting this video. I mean, I knew my track perfectly. I knew my round, like there was no problem with that. But I only had like 2 or 3 hours to shoot the video because then I had to head off back to Angers to drop my friend, the camera guy, and then back to Rennes because me and my girlfriend were working the next morning. So we only had a couple of hours to shoot the video. So I did a few good takes, but none of them were really crazy until the very last one. And it's not the last one because it was the right take, but just because everybody was getting tired and we had to go. And I told everyone, okay, this is going to be the last one. And the last one was the one I kept as my wild card. And when I finished the track, I immediately told everyone, I'll tell you what, I think this is the best one. And everybody started cheering. That's the reaction you can hear in the video at the end.
Je vais vous dire quoi, c'était la meilleure, je pense.
Ouais.
And it was very, very satisfying to finish and to know that you have, you know, the right good shot in your possession. But anyway, let's talk about those numbers. This is what you probably want to know, right? Well, first of all, I want to thank you because you are the people that paid for this video. Why? Because I paid everything with YouTube money and donations. You must understand that everything that I make online, whether it's YouTube, donations, Spotify, affiliate links, whatever, everything that I get online, I never withdraw that money. I never use it for me. I never pay food with it, rent, or I never use that money. I reinvest everything in my work to buy gear, to go to places, or to pay for this wildcard, for example. So this place where I am right now is paid by YouTube. So I make about 500, 550, sometimes 600, sometimes less, sometimes more on YouTube a month. Let's say 550 euro is the average I make on YouTube since what? Since maybe 1 year now. 550 euro a month, that's what I make on YouTube. And this place here, I rent it, including electricity and internet, you know, all the bills, the insurance, and I rent this place for 520 euro a month. So when I make bigger months on YouTube, sometimes 600, sometimes 650, sometimes a bit more, that's bonus, and that stays in the bank account, the YouTube bank account. And when you guys send donations, that's another bonus. And I keep all of these bonuses safely so that when I have a big project, when I need to buy something, recently I actually broke my microphone. Well, I didn't break it, but it just died. So I had to buy a new one. My Mark II, I bought it with the donations in YouTube and Spotify. So whenever I need to buy something that is related to my work, I go in this YouTube / Spotify / donations bank account and I use that money to invest in everything I need to make music. So this airplane, this studio, the whole location cost 600 euro, and it was 600 euro for half a day. But the guys at the place were really nice. They told me you can come in the morning, set up, and we'll only charge you the afternoon when you'll actually be shooting the video. So I only paid 600 euro to use this plane. But also I paid 250 euro for the whole trip by car. 200 euro, which is absolutely nothing for the camera work. And about 150 euro in expenses for the Airbnb and for food for the camera guy, me and my girlfriend. So in total, this video cost me 1,200 euro, which is almost my monthly salary. But fortunately, as I said, I did not use this money from my salary. I used it from you, from YouTube, Spotify donations. Do I regret putting this amount in my wildcard? Absolutely not. This was by far the best investment I made, at least in my music career, I think. This video came out exactly like I wanted. And I'm just very, very, very proud of the work I put into it. Like, just everything. The song, the video, the ideas, everything just, yeah, it makes me really happy, really proud. And yeah, I'm grateful to the people who helped me in shooting this video. It was a great experience. Now, I don't know if this will be enough to get me in the top positions for the wildcards. Remember, there's only 7 loopers making it in the GBB. Also, the top 15 will have to do a second wildcard, and all these 15 loopers will be judged 50-50 on both of their wildcards. So basically, if you are 11th to 15th, it's almost impossible to make it through to the GBB, you know, in the top 7. Like, on the first wildcard, if you finish 15th, it's just goodbye. You know, you're not going in the top 7. So my goal is obviously to make it in the top 10, ideally 1 to 5, you know, but top 10 still gives you a chance to enter top 7. 10 is gonna be tough. 9 is hard but doable, and you know, anything below is, yeah, it's good. If I'm not in the top 10, I'll be very disappointed, but you know, I'm really happy with the video, and it's something I'll be able to show to people, and whenever they want to see my work, I'll show this video and be extremely proud to show it. So yeah, it's still GBB period right now. I hope this is not going to be the last GBB video you'll see from me. Otherwise, it means that I will not be in the top 15. And actually, it will not be the last GBB video, because I might do reactions. I don't know yet, but above all, I will do a wildcard with Squid. By the way, if I'm in the second round for the Loopstation wildcards, I will need my Loopstar members' opinion. I will share with you the rounds that I may submit for the second round, but I don't know yet which ones. But I will post them, upload them only for Loopstar members, and ask you guys for your opinion. So if you want to help me out both in the wildcard selection, you can become a Loopstar member, and also that would help me financially in shooting more videos, and it will help me also for my next wildcard. I don't know what I will do yet. I don't know which song, I don't know which location. I don't even know if I'm going to make it in the top 15. So thank you everyone. I would not be doing all this without you guys, because I would not have the budget for it, and also I would not have people to watch my videos, so I would definitely not bother doing all this. So thank you for being here and supporting me, and yeah, I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.